Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix One. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. So today, something completely different. It's time for a boost update, right? Let's do a boost tutorial. One of the things that prompted me to do this is that a few of my friends who never played NBA Live Mobile are now grinding NBA Live Mobile every day. They're mine now. Okay, so obviously I've been asked a lot of questions, and then last night I hopped into the EA official NBALM Discord, and I noticed that the conversation in there was basic boost concept. So this is going to be an up-to-date boost tutorial as we understand it. And please understand that there are some exceptions to pretty much everything we're about to say. But for the most part, what we're going to talk about is pretty much all you need to know in order to maximize your lineup. So let's go through the basics of boosts. If you're new or newer to the game, if you've been playing the game for a little while and you're just starting to get serious about it and you're wondering, how do I get my team OVR up? I'm only a 94. Just a little work with boosts could have you a 99 or 100 literally today, right? So this is a somewhat complex topic, but let's try to make it simple. Let's try to make it understandable so that we can get the current basics down as we know them as of today, and you can maximize your team OVR if you don't already have it maximized. Okay, so the first thing we need to go over are the boost categories: GOAT, High Flyer, Gym Rat, Stonewall, Bully Ball, Court General, Deadeye, Glass Cleaner, and Pickpocket. If you look closely at Glass Cleaner, that's a typo and I'm too lazy to change it. Okay, so taking these boost items by the number of attributes they boost on your player cards. It's GOAT, which is greater than High Flyer, which is greater than Gym Rat, which is greater than Stonewall, which is greater than Bully Ball, and Bully Ball is greater than Court General, Deadeye, Glass Cleaner, and Pickpocket. Got that? I'll hold this here just for a second. So let's look at the individual boost category. GOAT, that should be capitalized, obviously. It stands for greatest of all time, is 15 attributes. This is the best boost item, the highest number of attributes boosted. It goes from speed all the way down to tip in, that's 9, plus dunk, that's 10, plus the 5 outside shooting stats, that's 15. Got that? Okay, let's take a look at what that looks like on a player card. And as I look at this now, it kind of reminds me of my daughter's homework when she was in 2nd grade, but just get past that. All right, this is GOAT, right? On the left side, that bracket, speed down to tip in, plus on the right side, dunking, plus the 5 outside shooting stats, mid-range, 3-point shot, contested shot, shooting touch, shot off dribble. This is by far the best boost category we have. Now we'll go and take a look at the second highest boost category we have. And here it is, High Flyer. This is 10 attributes. Speed all the way down to tip in on the left side of the attributes, plus dunk. So it's 5 less than GOAT, and we'll take a look at this on an actual player card. All right, there we go, HF. That's actually an H and an F. That stands for High Flyer. So here we go with High Flyer. It's part of the GOAT, right? We have the 9 stats on the left side, speed down to tip in, plus dunking. So that's the second most valuable boost category in terms of the number of attributes boosted. High Flyer boosts 10. All right, let's look at the next highest boost category. And this is Gym Rat, and Gym Rat boosts 9 attributes. So that is speed through tip in. Let's take a look at that. So there you are, GR stands for Gym Rat. Simple, we've already had this bracket here, right? It's been on both GOAT and High Flyer. It is the 9 attributes bracketed from speed down to tip in. That's Gym Rat. So the next highest boost category is 7 attributes, and that is Stonewall. That boosts strength, on-ball defense, block, and 3 defensive post stats, plus drawing offensive foul. Let's take a look at that. So Stonewall, you can see it's boosting strength on the left side, on-ball defense on the bottom right side, and then on the left side at the bottom, it's boosting the 3 defensive post stats because this is a defensive boost category. And then it's also boosting block and drawing offensive foul. That's Stonewall. So the next highest boost category is Bully Ball. So Bully Ball, 6 attributes. What are they? ITP, that's in the paint. SWC is scoring with contact. So we've got in the paint, scoring with contact, and then the 4 offensive post stats. This is an offensive boost category. Let's take a look at that. All right, Bully Ball. So it's boosting on the right side inside the paint and scoring with contact. And then on page 2 of the attributes, it's boosting the 5 offensive post categories that are bracketed there. That is Bully Ball. And then the rest of the attribute categories are all 5 attributes. First is Deadeye. Now, 5 attributes is the lowest we have, but Deadeye is a pretty important boost category because this is boosting all 5 of your outside shooting stats from mid-range down to shot off dribble. And let's take a quick look at what that looks like on a player card. There it is. So on the right side, bracketed, mid-range, 3-point, contested, shooting touch, and shot off dribble. Why is that important? Because scoring matters. So you can see here that even though it's only a 5 attribute category, I've got it heavily boosted because I consider this very valuable. So the next 5 attribute boost category is Court General, and that boosts agility and then the 4 attributes from passing through foul mistakes. Let's see what that looks like. So here is Court General. We have on the upper left-hand corner, agility is boosted, and then we have to go to page 2 of the attributes for the rest. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, we've bracketed passing, vision, triple threat, foul mistakes. And that's Court General. We only have 2 more categories, and they are also both 5 attribute boost categories. The next one is Glass Cleaner. What do we have here? We've got, this is obviously a rebounding based boost category. So it boosts vertical, offensive and defensive rebound, and offensive and defensive box out. And let's look at this one. GC stands for Glass Cleaner. And here you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the attributes, it's boosting vertical, and it's boosting offensive and defensive rebounding. And then on page 2 of the attributes, it's boosting defensive and offensive box out. And that, quite simply, is Glass Cleaner. And our last boost category is Pickpocket. Again, 5 attributes boosted. This is defense, right? So it boosts on-ball defense and then the 4 attributes from steal all the way down to drawing offensive foul. And we'll take a look at that one right now. And yeah, that's Pickpocket, which is PP, okay. Bottom right-hand corner, it's boosting on-ball defense. You can see we have a +5 boost. And then the rest are on page 2 of the attributes. So this goes from steal down to drawing offensive foul. So steal, hands on perimeter, interception, and drawing offensive foul. That's Pickpocket. That's the last of the boost categories. So we're done, right? Not even close to being done. Well, this is a quick little formula to remember the relationship between 4 of the boost categories. So you take Gym Rat, that's 9, plus Dunk, that equals High Flyer, which is 10 now, plus Deadeye, which is 5, equals Goat, which is 15. And that shows you just how valuable a boost item Goat is. Now we need to look at the different types of boosts instead of categories of boosts. So we're going to start with boosts that are on player cards that are in your lineup, either starting or on the bench. First of all, if it's a position-only boost, let's say it is a shooting guard. If it is in the starting position, it will only boost that card that has the boost. If you take that card that has the boost to position and put it on the bench, it will boost that card and the card above it, the starting shooting guard. A similar thing applies with team boosts. If you have a player card that has a boost to team and it's on your bench, it will boost all 10 cards, which will help your team overall. If you have it in the starting lineup, which you may, depending upon the circumstances of your lineup, it will only boost the starting 5 player cards. Whether it's a team boost or a position boost, it boosts up, not down. So on the bench, a boost to team boosts all 10. When it's starting, that player card only boosts the starting 5. Okay, if that wasn't confusing enough, let's look at the different levels here. We've got gold, elite, ultra, and royal. There may or may not be super down the road, but this is what we know so far. Now, before we go into this, there are exceptions. There are what I would look at now as just visual glitches on some of the player cards. For example, there are some obvious examples of gold boosts, or what appear to be gold boosts, that actually are ultra boosts because they're a boost to team. Obvious examples: 96 Lightning and Thunder Carter, 100 Carmelo Anthony, and then we have the 98 Finals MVP Giannis card. Those are some pretty obvious examples that most of you are probably familiar with. All right, so this is what we know. Going forward, you can assume these are what the different boost levels mean. So gold means +2 boost to position for whatever boost category it is. It might be GOAT, it might be Court General, okay? Elite is the red symbol, +4 to position. So that's pretty good. If you see a player card with a red boost symbol, you can pretty much rely on the fact that it's gonna be +4 to position. Next we get to ultra. It used to be called platinum until season 4, I think it was, and then it changed to ultra. Anyway, it's the blue one, okay? +2 to team. That's a huge boost. +2 to team. Any boost to team is a huge boost. So gold, +2 to position. Elite, red, +4 to position. Ultra, blue, +2 to team. And then the biggest one we have right now that we just got with 101 Magic is royal. That is the purple icon, +4 to team. That is mega huge. Are we done? Nah, we're just getting warmed up. Oh no, courts, jerseys, and boost items. My head is going to hurt. All right, so there is some variation here, all right? And we'll talk about this, but let's look at courts. An elite court may be a +2 boost for the boost category listed, or it may be a +4. Most of the courts we have that are elite, which is red again, give out +2, but some give out +4. Ultra and royal, we don't know because we haven't had it yet. Keep your fingers crossed we get one soon. All right, let's go down to jerseys. And we're just going to talk about the elite jerseys, the red. It may be +2 and it may be +4. Most of the jerseys we have that are elite jerseys with an elite boost to a boost category are +2. Some of them, however, not many, are +4. And then we get down to boost items. The boost items tend to have the highest amount of boost versus jerseys and courts. So a gold boost on a boost item. And if you look at the little foam finger there and at the icons below it, that's a gold Deadeye, a gold Goat, and a gold Bully Ball, which is the little dumbbell. If it is a gold level boost, in a boost item, it will either boost it +2 or +3. There's a lot of +3s out there, but there are some where it's just +2, okay? Now, if it is an elite boost level in a boost item, okay, you see the finesse medal down there? It has an elite level high flyer, an elite level stone wall, that's the brick wall, an elite level glass cleaner, that's the little backboard there. Elite is either going to be +4 or +5 if it's coming from a boost item, typically +5. When it comes to jerseys, if it's elite and it's available in a campaign or to buy somehow, assume it's going to be +2 unless you've heard otherwise. If it is an elite on a boost item, just assume it's going to be +5. It's probably going to be +5. Are we confused yet? Hopefully there's a little bit of clarity being brought to the table. That's the goal here. So we're done, right? Nah. Of course there's more. Billy Mays, the top infomercial man of all time. He even got me to buy that OxyClean once. I can't believe it. It basically worked like detergent. Think about that. All right, there is more. Matching. Oh no. What's that all about? Matching? I thought we had it down. In order to really do this, we're gonna have to jump into the app. But before we do that, once again, my daughter's second grade homework I stole from my old files. All right, this is what matching is all about. Matching involves the boost item. You see the strategic medal that's circled? That's where your boost item sits. Whether it's a medal or an actual coach or a mascot or just some other inanimate object, that's your boost item. You need to match 10 to get your maximum boost to team and therefore your maximum team OVR. This is really important. So there's 3 game styles. The yellow diamond is strategic, the green circle is finesse, the brown or orange-ish, square-ish thing is power. You need to match that symbol on your player card to your boost item. Here the strategic medal is the yellow diamond. So see where we've circled on all the cards? That is where not only their position is listed, but also their game style. And you can see that all 10 of these are matching strategic. So I am getting the maximum boost and therefore the maximum OVR for this particular lineup that I have in here. Something that's very helpful above magic, you'll see that circled yellow diamond, and in it is a number. That number tells you how many you're matching, okay? So this is the optimal situation. In order to really go through this, we're gonna need to jump into the app and play around with the lineup for a little bit, and then I promise we'll be done. But this is important stuff, and a lot of guys who are newer don't understand it at all. And a lot of guys who are kind of newish or been around for a couple months don't understand it very well either, and that's understandable. This is a new system for season 5. I hope it carries over for season 6 because I like it. So we are in the app and we are at our strategic manual. Notice we are matching 10 out of 10 player game styles to the strategic medal. The strategic medal lists each of its boost categories. They are elites. They're all +5 since it's a boost item. But you see it gives different levels. Let's look at GOAT. You're matching 0, you get no boost. You're matching 3, you only get +2. You're matching 6, you get +3. You're matching 10, you're getting your maximum. So what do you do if you can't match 10? Let's say I wanted a higher OVR card here, so I'm going to take 103 Scottie Pippen, and we just dropped down to a 106. Why? Because I'm only matching 9. Look above Magic and Harden, that yellow diamond with the 9 in it. Looking at the boost item again, once I go below 10, I can go all the way down to 6, and I'm not losing any more boost. So even though I'm matching 9, I'm getting the match 6 boost level. So if you want to play around with your lineup to get some better cards in there, you can do that. I mean, if you've only got 9 matching, let's say, well, you might as well put your best cards in all the way down to 6 matching, right? Or a 106. Let's put Zion in. He is 1 OVR lower, but we're going to get down to matching 6 here. Non-matching. Booker in there. Now we're down to 7. And then let's put Moses Malone in there. Now we're matching 6. And notice we are still a 106. And we're getting this boost amount. Notice, keep in mind the 11's on the left side. And then the 14's for the outside shooting stats on the right side. So 11 and 14. Let's go back to the lineup as we had it originally. Now let's look at the boost. 13 and 18. So that's the difference between matching 10 and matching anything less than 10 down to 6. The point is, here we can do it with this test lineup here. We used this in a video yesterday. Notice we're matching 6. So long as I'm not matching 10, I can go all the way down to matching 6. Got that? All right, so matching matters. Matching matters a ton in maximizing your team overall rating. Again, we're a 108. I'm going to put a higher OVR finesse, that's the green circle, card in here. Kevin Durant is a 99. At this position, I got a 103 Scottie Pippen who is finesse. Let's put him in again. He boosts all the way to a 107, but we've dropped 2 OVRs from a 108 to a 106. In other words, matching is vital. It absolutely matters. So we got a lot of different boost items again. So now we've got basketballs and banners and manatees and coaches and mascots and medals, right? So all of these boost different things, and we need to talk about very quickly what the highest boost items are. Okay, so the highest boost item is this Kerr. It boosts a total of 130 boosts to team. And the reason is that gold high flyer boost there in the center, see that? That is a +3, so that's +30. So 130 for the Kerr boost item. The strategic medal boosts 125 to team, okay? That drops us down then pretty far to the finesse medal. This finesse medal boosts 105. So you can see the strategic medal and Kerr are way more valuable than this finesse medal is, but still this finesse medal is way more valuable than, say, the dog or for that matter, this coach with the +2 GOAT. The finesse medal boosts 105 to team. So that's a 105 boost to team. And then the next most valuable one is the power medal, and that's a 100 to team. So in order, Kerr, 130. Strategic medal, the one we're showing there, 125. Finesse medal, 105. Power medal, 100. Okay, so for position boost, here we have Jokic. He gives a gold GOAT boost to position only. So that's 15 times +2. That's a total of a 30 boost to position. And he's giving that to himself, and he's giving it to Embiid above him, okay? Look at those 15s and 20s, all right? Let's compare that to a card that does not have a position boost. Ben Wallace, he's got 13s and 18s. If I put Jokic starting, he's only going to be giving the boost to himself. So whatever player card is on the bench, if I swap Jokic and Embiid, Embiid will not be boosted, but Jokic will give the boost to himself. The same basic principle applies for boost to team. Now, even though they're gold, we talked about this before, Giannis is giving a plus 30 GOAT boost to team. Melo is giving a plus 20 high flyer to team, and Carter is doing the same as Melo. All right, so let's take Giannis as the example on the bench, 103, with the GOAT boost. On the bench, he's giving a plus 30 boost to each player card you're looking at right now, all 10. However, if I was to swap him and put him starting, he would only be giving that boost to the 5 starting cards. That may or may not impact your team overall. For example, Magic has this Royal plus 4 to team, but the card is valuable enough that I have it starting, and I can tell you that if I put him on the bench, if I switch Nash and Magic, it makes no difference in my team OVR. There's no reason for me to do it. So let's see what happens if we switch out Giannis and Wallace. It may or may not make a difference. Let's see what happens. And see, we just dropped down to a 107. On the bench, it's boosting 10. In the starting lineup, it's only boosting 5. I think, oh my gosh, are we done? Have we covered it all? Let me think about this for a second. I must be leaving something out. All right, we've covered it. Good luck with this, guys. We're over, we're done, we're out of here. And remember, peace out.